This is the highest I've ever seen it. The Escambia River at Bluff Springs, or Bluff Springs at Escambia River. Let me tell you something, this is usually about a 10-foot drop, even up to 12 feet from here, even from down at that little spot. But as you can see, the bluffs aren't really here anymore. This water is really high. We've had a lot of rain coming through here in South Florida. You know, all the stuff that's coming through from Texas, all those winter storms we got rain. And now it's even the snow from north of here, or ice up or whatever, that's obviously thawing, and we've got a huge runoff. These cliffs right here, normally, I mean, the water would be way down there. There would be sandbars across the other way, even in most storm situations. This is the highest I've ever seen this place, and I've been coming out here for years. So, wow. But I got my little camp set up. Well, not camp, but I'll be hanging out here tonight, and some future stuff coming up, folks. Got a vintage trailer I'm gonna renovate. It's already on property. It's got its own septic field, power, just needs work. It's mostly interior, a very small roof leak that's going to have to be taken care of, but that'll be getting done right away. But for future reference, this is where I'm going to be spending a lot of time. The camper that I'm going to renovate, it's not far from here. So it's actually like a half mile. So I'll be here all the time when I'm not at the camper. Wow. Just listening to I don't know if you can hear that. If I shut up, you might. Yeah, needless to say, I'm not trying to fish in that. There's highly unlikely that I'll be able to catch anything. But this is a beautiful place. I love it. I've always came here for several years now. One of my favorite camping spots, especially since I have excellent phone service. So I get all my streaming, everything I want to do, I can do from here. And yet I'm still out in the woods. And just right up that road there, back out of this little area, over the railroad tracks, maybe a half a mile from here, is a little camper that I'm going to put some effort into reclaiming, renovating, restoring, doing a little bit of everything. It's not going to be a total restoration, but it's going to be made to be a lot better. Let's just put it that way. Much more livable. It's actually functional right now. Aesthetically, needs a lot of help. So that's what I'll be doing. And then I'll be coming down here a lot too, because I'm in no hurry. These things can all be done without having to feel rushed. I'm not putting a deadline on anything. It'll just be happening as it happens. Necessity will breed the mother, or necessity is the mother of invention. So whatever I need to do, necessity is going to dictate what's going to happen. So I'll be able to do it. Anywho, signing off. This place is awesome. Can't wait to sit out here tonight, get me a little campfire going. Hopefully the wind kicks or quits a little bit, slows down. It's a little breezy right now, but my fires really don't make smoke, so it should be pretty easy to still have a good time if it don't get too cold. Last night down into the 20s, but daytime temps up close to 60. Not bad, not bad at all. Now if I could just get somebody to do the editing for me with all my ramblings, maybe cut out the crap that y'all don't need to hear. I do know one thing though, I can definitely do the work on that camper, so it's going to be a fun project. I want to try to capture as much of it as I can, film for you guys to enjoy, or just watch me flounder. We'll see what happens. I love this place though, man. Look at that tree, just mossed out. But the river is awesome. This is the Escambia River, between Florida and Alabama. There's a lot of springs behind me through the woods there that actually feed into this river. That's why it's called Bluff Springs. There are springs up there, and a lot of irrigated ponds and long line fishing lakes type stuff. I don't know if it was man-made or what, but they do a lot of crappie fishing and stuff like that up there. But I love this place down here. This is the Bluffs, and normally that would be a 10-foot drop to the water. Crazy. All right, folks, signing off.